Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It is the Kevin Jackson Show. Hope you had a great, whatever. You have a weekend, you have a weekday. You know what? The days just repeat. Why we even bother going, this is Monday, Tuesday, is only to keep up with just so, okay, that was what, 2 weeks ago or whatever. Because quite honestly, it's the same day. It is Groundhog Day every day. I would love to tell you, oh yeah, on the weekend I get to do blankety blank or whatever. Forget about it. Forget about it, okay? Because it doesn't happen. It does. All that happens is you watch the left get more devious as to how they try to hide things, how they try to obscure, right? It's you tell me. Let me give you an example. I see a story. And I warn you guys about leftists all the time. I tell you, the only thing that these people care about is how to take your money from you and get it to them in as least dangerous way possible. The worst of the worst will come up and put a gun in your face and hope that you don't have the ability to take it away or use it on them, or that you don't have a gun. But the really good ones become politicians, and they learn how to do it. Little by little, they nickel and dime you to death. The things that you have to get licenses for are ridiculous. The things that you have to, I'm going to have a lemonade stand. You need a permit. A permit for what? You want to drive your car as a taxi. Oh, you have to get signed up with this or that. That's why Uber's under fire. Uber, and you guys have heard me talk about this, is nothing more than people saying, look, I'm on my way to the mall. If I happen to pass by your way, I'll give you a ride if you give me $5 worth of gas. That's essentially what it is. And if you picked up 3 people all willing to give you $5 worth of gas, your trip is free. They don't have to buy a car. And they're at your mercy as to when they get back. Or maybe they find somebody else on their way back. What a great idea for a service. And that's what Uber is. Uber says, we have an app that says, where are you headed? I'm headed here. Listen, if you'll stop by and pick me up, I'll give you $7. Okay, cool. Now, people have made it into a service, a taxi service type thing. But the spirit of it is, I'm on my way there. If I'm on my way back, I'll swing by, grab you. Boop, boop, I'll take you home, make a little money. And that's it. Imagine that. Imagine every time you went to the grocery store or you went to something that you wanted to do and you stopped and picked somebody up and you made $5. I mean, I can tell you from my perspective, I would never buy gas. We are zipping and zippity-doo all over the place, taking my little boy. This dude has got a better social life than his parents. And if I stopped and said, hey, look, we're headed over here. If your kid needs to go, we'll pick him up, boom, boom, boom. And the kid knew how to get home and mom and dad, man, we could revolutionize it. I could just do it for sports. I would just go, I'll be your, what do they call them, soccer mom. Or just call an app, call it Soccer Mom. And say, on loan. Girl Friday Soccer Mom. And you hit the app and it says, yeah, my kid needs to go over to this training facility. My kid's going here. And all you did was zip them around. I think I just came up with a great idea right here on air. Soccer Mom. But the government wants to get in your business. You used to go out, you catch a fish, go fishing with the family. Nope. Got to have a license. Why? Because we have to regulate. And by the way, your fishing license pays for some archaic gun law that came into effect years ago. So everybody's making money that way. Marriage is the same way. How many things do you have to get approved for your car to be roadworthy now? It used to just be you got your license tags. Then it became, no, it has to go through an inspection. Then, no, it has to go through smog. No, then it has to go through some other form of specialty emissions in California and Massachusetts or whatever. It's just a money grab. If they can't get your road taxes from your gasoline, which they tax the heck out of, making more money than the actual people who go out and refine oil, find it, bring it out of the ground and refine it. The government makes more money profit-wise than they do. And if they can't tax that, well, then let's tax mileage. And that's how they do it. So we've got these kids that live in Gardendale, Alabama, and a city ordinance is now requiring them to get a business license to operate a lawn mowing service over the summer. Now, I don't know how you made your money in the summer, the different things that, you may have done, a paper route, lemonade stand or whatever, but it's pretty sickening when the government tells a kid, that essentially takes the the incentive from a child to work for the summer. So this WBMA TV reports that teenagers have already been confronted by city officials and professional lawn cutting services and asked to show their licenses for cutting grass for money. Now, I liken this to, again, giving a car ride to somebody, a neighbor, because you're going to the store and they happen to strike up a conversation and say, I'm going to, if I give you $5 for gas, will you take me? And a cabbie coming along saying, foul. If you've got a lawnmower and your neighbor says, hey, will you cut my yard while you're cutting yours? I have a perfect situation. My lawnmower right now doesn't work, and I can't pull it for some reason. And I've been trying to get it to the lawnmower repair place. But so I would gladly pay my neighbor's kid to come over and cut my yard. I don't have a neighbor's kid, but I'm saying if I had one, I'd pay him. Simple as that. I wouldn't get some lawn service that's got to, don't trust me. Those guys are good. They're great at what they do. And in the scheme of things, in the long run, I would have a lawn service. But if the kid needed a job or was trying to make extra money, I'd do it. In as much as I'd let some little teenager, watch my son. If I wanted to go out or, needed to get out for a bit or what have you, I'd say, hey, little Susie, do you want to make some extra money? I have friends of mine, that's exactly what their daughters do. They have twin daughters. They do exactly that. And they make $20 an hour or something, watching other people's kids. And they're on all kinds of different sites and stuff. It's really fascinating to watch. But Elena Paris charges from $20 or $40 a lawn, according to her grandfather, Elton Campbell. She says she's attempting to raise money for admissions and trips, but the city ordinance has made lawn cutting a hassle. One of the men that cut several yards made a remark to one of our neighbors that if he saw her cutting grass again, he was going to call Gardendale because she didn't have a business license. He's coming after a kid. I'm reading this. He's coming after a kid at least trying to do work. There are kids at home on iPads and electronics not wanting to go outside, Paris said. And she's wanting to work. And this guy wants to shut her down. The mayor, Stan Hoagland, said anybody operating within the city must pay for a business license, but admitted that sending officials from the city after a teen who's cutting grass is not a priority. But let me tell you, if she was an illegal cutting grass, they would be giving her a trophy. They would be giving her the key to the city. I'll take a short break. We'll be back.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.